This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2007 Ford F250 Crew Cab XLT, two-wheel drive, 6.0 turbo diesel. It's got 104,000 miles. It's a theft recovery on a salvage title, purchased directly from an insurance company. It's salvage due to theft, nothing else, no collision, no fire, no floods, none of that stuff. They salvage it just because it's a theft recovery. Watch the little 3-minute animated video in our ad and you'll understand why and how they do that. How you could possibly give a salvage title to a vehicle that's not damaged. It's basically liability for the insurance companies. They throw it on the bus, under the bus, because they really don't know the vehicle very well, and so they just get away from it. The way they get away from it is by giving it a salvage title. The passenger front tire, I would say, is about, I don't know, 30% tread. Got a couple little scrape there. I think I saw dings, little scrapes here. That's all I saw there. I do remember the front end, the header panel and the headlights and the grille are all new. Why? The person, when they stole it, they tried to hide it by putting old school headlights and grille on it. A little deceptive attempt there. I guess they figured the cops wouldn't notice, so we put it back to original. There's a ding right there, scrape there. About 20% tread there. I see a little dent right down here. A little bit of a scrape on there. I mean, this is it's actually not such a, it's not in bad shape at all. It's just got a couple of scrapes here and there. There's one right here. The rear tires look like they're probably 20 or 30% all, maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe 40% tread. They had stolen the tailgate, so we bought a brand new louver tailgate. So that's new. And it looks like it used to have a fifth wheel hitch in here, but they probably stole that also. We never saw it, so I don't know. There will be before and after pictures in our photo gallery, so you can see what it looked like before. Scrapes there, that bumper has a little ding in it. Like I said, this isn't a beauty queen or anything, but it's still a decent looking truck. It is a truck. If it was a car, it'd be uglier than most cars, but it's a truck, so it's pretty average. There's little, tiny little dings right here. I'll fire this thing up for you. Put on the emergency brake release. Ford emblem there. New battery. Emblem there. New battery. So that's 2 new batteries. Interior seats tell a little bit. Just got back from detail. It was really dirty. That's there. Let's see what's under here. Driver window. Driver rear window. Let's see. Mirrors. I think we replaced the mirrors too. I think they sold the mirrors. That mirror works. Up, down, in, out. Alright, door locks. Alright, let's see. Power seat. Let's see, that's down, up, let's see, down, up, that works. We have adjustable pedals. Let's see. Down, up, there you go. Tilt wheel, up, down, that works fine. The seat's in great shape. Usually this outside bolster is all broken down, but that's in really good shape. Indicating a thinner than average human being, or at least a thinner than average American. Let me turn on some air. It's early March and it is getting warm in Tucson. It's about 85 right now. So, good chance to check out the air. It's blowing hard and now it's already blowing cold. So yeah, the air does work. Center console, everything's there. Cup holder. That all works. Let's see. Alright. There's your cluster. 104,661 miles. Obviously the turbo gauge only works when you're driving. Turbo gauge. By the way, if you don't know that and you're like, oh, the turbo doesn't work already, please don't buy a turbo vehicle. 99% of you are laughing at what I just said, but there's a couple people who are like, turbo doesn't work. God, please stay away from our cars if you think the turbo's not working while we're in park. Alright, there's the overdrive working. Let's see, make sure those work. Yep, they work. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Let's see. Alright, because it's on a salvage title, if you come to Tucson to drive it home, it's going to have to get a restored salvage title. That means we take it to the cops and they inspect it. We take the salvage title and the truck to motor vehicles. It's about 6 in the morning. We are required to stay with it all day. It could be 15 minutes or it could be 10 hours. We charge $200 to do that for obvious reasons. If we're there all day, it sucks. And that covers that. $50 goes to the state for the inspection itself. The other $150 goes to us. That covers a guy sitting there staring at the truck all day. What is a tight truck? No rattles at all. This road is horrific. Our roads here, we have 9.1% taxes here, and obviously they're not putting any of that 9.1% into the roads like they say they will. Which is why, by the way, if you're a person who's dumb enough to vote for more taxes, this is what you get. This is just a good example. You have Bolivian roads in the United States of America. Anyway, off my soapbox. I'm going to drive this a little bit harder now. So, if you come to Tucson, you're going to pay $200 to have the title restored so that you can get insurance and we can give you plates. That's mandatory. A $250 dock fee is also mandatory. And taxes. Taxes are 2% sales tax here in Tucson, city sales tax, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If your state tax rate is 3%, you're going to pay a total of 5%. If your state tax rate, say if you're from Arizona, our state tax rate is 7.1. So add the city tax to that, you're going to pay 9.1% tax, $250 dock fee, and $200 to restore the title. If you pay by wire and ship, all you have to pay is the agreed upon price. No tax, no dock, not even a restore fee. However, make sure that if you don't want us to restore the title before it leaves Tucson, that you've called your local motor vehicles, told them you're going to bring an Arizona salvage title theft recovery, a truck, and a bill of sale to them, and will that be enough to get you whatever they call it in your state? Some is rebuilt title, some is restored salvage. There's a couple other names for them all over the country, but just make sure all you're going to get is a bill of sale, the truck, and a salvage title. Obviously, once you ship it out of Arizona, it's pretty expensive to ship it back here just to get that inspection done. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. Just make sure that you can do that. Most people who ship have us restore them, probably 95%. A couple people from Texas, because Texas it's fairly easy, but all right, let's go from 0. There it goes. Broke the tires loose a little there. Okay, this thing runs great. No vibrations at all. It really doesn't need tires like right now, but I would say probably within the next 3 or 4 to 5,000 miles it'll need tires. Other than that, you know, obviously it doesn't have a radio. You could use a radio, but that's a trip to Best Buy for 150 bucks, or eBay for 50 if you want to do it yourself. God, these roads suck. It's ridiculous. Anyhow, please make sure also you get a deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we'll put a deposit banner over your vehicle on our website, which you'll be able to see, and it'll have your name saying thank you Joe or Mary or Jim or whatever it is. And that way you'll know that your vehicle is tied up and it's yours. Without a deposit, it's for sale even if we have an agreed upon price. No deposit, we can sell it to whoever we want to sell it to. Okay? And that is it. Thank you very much. Have a great week.